Imagine playing a really advanced video game. The graphics are so real you feel like you're actually inside the game world. That's kind of what a simulation is, a computer program that creates a realistic experience. In a simulation, everything is controlled by code. The characters, the environment, even the rules of physics are all determined by the program. It's like a digital puppet show, but much more complex. Now what if I told you that some scientists believe our entire universe might be a giant simulation? It sounds crazy, but there are some interesting arguments to consider. Think about how far technology has come. We have computers that can simulate complex things like weather patterns and even entire cities. It's not a stretch to imagine that a super advanced civilization could create a simulation that's indistinguishable from reality. Some scientists point to the laws of physics as evidence. They argue that the fundamental laws of the universe seem oddly fine-tuned for life to exist. It's as if the universe was designed with us in mind, which could point to a creator or a programmer. Of course, this is just speculation, but it raises some mind-boggling questions about the nature of reality. One philosopher who takes the simulation hypothesis seriously is Nick Bostrom. He argues that if it's possible to create realistic simulations, then it's likely that we're living in one. His reasoning is based on probability and the sheer scale of the universe. Another prominent thinker is Elon Musk. He has said that the odds are billions to one against us living in base reality. Musk believes that simulations are the future of entertainment, and that eventually, we won't be able to tell the difference between the virtual and the real. These are just two examples of prominent figures who have publicly entertained the possibility that our reality is not what it seems. Despite the intriguing arguments, there are also plenty of reasons to be skeptical. For starters, there's no scientific evidence to prove that we're living in a simulation. It's all just speculation at this point. Critics also argue that the simulation hypothesis is untestable. Even if we are in a simulation, there might be no way for us to know for sure or to break free. It's like being a character in a video game and trying to figure out who's holding the controller. The simulation hypothesis is a fascinating thought experiment, but it's important to remember that it's just that, a thought experiment. There's no right or wrong answer, and it's up to each of us to decide what we believe. So what do you think? Are we living in a simulation?